G'day guys, we're back with an update of the Jerusalem Artichokes. Now the last time that we were here was on New Year's Eve. It is now the 10th of March, so 2.5 months has just passed, and boy have the plants taken off. Now I did mention that it was a sunflower plant, and they're starting to sprout now at the moment, so we'll come in for a close-up and I'll show you. As you can see, these little sunflower buds, they're all starting to sprout. So I say within the next month, they're all going to start blooming, and we'll check in with an update when that happens. Hey guys, checking in again, and as mentioned, 2 weeks has just passed, so take a step closer. As I mentioned earlier, the Jerusalem artichokes were only just starting to bloom, and boy have they taken off. And I also mentioned in an earlier video, they're part of a sunflower family, so if we get a close up on there, you can just see the flowers there. Very, very close resemblance to a sunflower. We've got the seeds and the petals. Now this will be ready to be harvested in about 5 to 6 weeks time, so we're looking at mid to end of May. And we'll check in once again once the time has come, and I'll explain a little bit more about it. Okay, it's mid-May now and it's Jerusalem harvesting time. So how do we know it's ready for harvest? As I mentioned earlier, at this time of the year the plant starts to die back like so, so it's looking very unattractive now, and it's even fallen over. So I'm just going to go ahead and start harvesting, and we'll take a few out and we'll see you in the kitchen. Okay, so this is the result of the Jerusalem artichoke plant. Now this whole area is actually chocked full of these tubers. I'm not going to take them all out, I'm just going to take what I need now for a recipe that I'm doing, and how they are is they're best kept in the ground, and they will keep for months until they start sprouting and your next crop starts growing, as you would have seen in my earlier video. If you're interested, just check it out in the link above, and so I'll grab a few out and then into the kitchen we go. Back in the kitchen. So the recipe I had in mind was a Jerusalem artichoke soup. Just going to quickly give you a rundown on all of the ingredients, and then I'll proceed by preparing and effectively cooking. So first up, that's the Jerusalem artichokes there. That's just some of the harvest that I've taken out of the ground. I've left them unwashed, just that because it keeps in the refrigerator a lot better when it's unwashed. So first up we'll be washing it. Next ingredient is, that's 1 whole onion and 3 cloves of garlic. Garlic has been finely chopped and the onions have been cut into wedges. We have some butter. I'll be needing 50 grams of that, and just some thickened cream, and this is chicken broth. The chicken broth is optional because in the recipe it does say water, but I just prefer a bit of more richness and a bit more oomph to the recipe. So I'm just going to bring it all over to the sink, clean the Jerusalem artichokes, and we'll start cooking. every video, the tasting. So I'm just going to go ahead and straight away taste it. So let's give that a mix, get all that cream, that chives mixed into it, and let's go for the kill. Oh, that is so sensational, guys. I've got to mention, this recipe was sent to me by a good friend of mine named Josefa, so shout out to and thanks for the recipe. And if you've ever had a Jerusalem artichoke before, you understand what I mean when I say it's got a lovely nutty flavour. Texture is very similar to a potato, and when it's being cooked this way, the cream and the butter just adds so much richness to it. It's comparable to mashed potato, however, in the soup. So if you get a chance, guys, give Jerusalem artichokes a go. They're so easy to grow. They're also found in your fruit and veggie shops, and also easy to cook. So hope you enjoyed the video, and until the next one, bye for now.